Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 2 of the European Championships 2019. We're starting off with a top 41 game featuring James Dowdall from Team Wales and the 186 Squadron. And 186 Podcast is also famous for the 186 Podcast. He's from Newport, Wales, and he's playing a 5 A-Wing Swarm, starting with 2 Blue Squadron recruits. Basically, okay, you can probably see it in the background already. We're talking about 5 A-Wings versus 5 A-Wings. It's pretty much a mirror match. You've got the Blue Squadron recruits with heroic and advanced optics. Then both players have got Zari, Gria, and Talisan with advanced optics and heroic. But James has crack shot on, I'm using the wrong mouse, on Gria and Talisan. Whereas on the other side of the table, you've got, when the screen loads, Krzysztof. Oh, wow. Thanks, Krzysztof, for giving me a really long name. What's his actual name? What was the leaderboard? Krzysztof. Trojanowski. Let's just go with that. We'll have to change that at the next screen. Talisan, Lintra, and he's got crack shot on Talisan and Zari. So move on over to the main table camera. This source, yeah, no, I need to go player source.
Święta Panienko z Guadalupe.
Right.
What? It's 23 players. Get a bye.
Thank you.
Babinski? Yeah, okay. Well, it fits on that screen. Alright, I'll leave it as it is. It only messed up the other screen. It's no point changing his name. On this screen, it fits. I don't know what it's going to be like on the player camera. Who's that? Yeah, it fits on both cameras, so I'll just leave it as it is. So yeah, good morning, and I'll see if I can go find someone to help me commentate this round. But of course, a hyperspace qualifier is about to start, so a lot of people are around for that. Those cups, yeah. So on the ranking screen, if we quickly switch back over to that ranking screen while they're busy in the planning phase. Yep, that's the top 32 players. Top 41 made the cut. The top 32 players, and the little cups are indicating best in faction. So you had Imperials and Republic taking up the top 5. First Resistance player made it in at number 6. First Rebel player made it at number 9. The first Scum player at number 10. And the first Imperial Separatist player made it in at number 17. It would be good to have Oliver Pocknell on this game, because he likes to play these little fast ships.
And boost for the stress.
Straight. Boost. Boost, boost. Okay.
Where is my one?
So yeah, James appeared on the Gold Squadron stream yesterday. Managed to fly one of his ships off the table in spectacular fashion. So he's got a that's the bar. That's where the bar's been set for him for today. What's that?
Okay.
Also, I can tell you,
Just a boost.
I can see Piotr Cook, former champion of the Coruscant Open, the inaugural Coruscant Open, playing off against Julian Hood from the 186 on the other side of the room.
Great.
And Cormac playing off against Kevin Conrad from Ireland. Is it? That means they're both Kevin Conrad's Team Ireland, right? I'd rather, as far as commentating partners are concerned, I'd rather wait until I get to.
Hola. Have you seen what is happening?
Everywhere!
Yes.
I'd rather wait until the hyperspace gets started and double check on who are the people that are hanging around just doing nothing.
I'm pleased by your vote of confidence.
Było stare, przyjechać kurna kawał drogi, żeby grać mirror mecz na to samo, no.
Tally?
Yep.
Hello, Fan. How are you today? Oh, yeah, you got it. You okay? You got eliminated in the last round by Morfeo, right? By Miguel Angel. Yeah. Oh, I told you those K-wings, man. You can't. You got to stop flogging that dead horse. Yeah. No, I appreciate it, but like, I think you've proven the point that it's okay, it works. But I think you're better putting your skills to other more effective lists. You playing hyperspace? Do you want to sit down? It's a fun game, by the way. It's a very fun game. Well, my first matchup turned me down, so and so I had to quickly pick a second one, and James was on the list, so I went with him. It's basically the same, except one's got crack shot on Zari and the other's got crack shot on Greer. They've switched around, right? So James's list on the right has got crack shot on the left. Sorry, has got crack shot on Greer, and Krzysztof's list on the right has got crack shot on Zari. Now James has got, well, he's got these little 186 turret markers. They've got that, well, when I looked at it on the camera, it looked okay, to be able to tell which ship was which ship. So I only marked up Krzysztof's, but maybe it'll get more difficult.
Kenny.
One thing I wanted to ask you, Fan.
Yeah.
Stepan's not here today.
No.
He wasn't here this whole week. The whole week.
He's,
Do you know what I've not got?
He's a skid.
Yeah.
He's a skid.
Of course.
And yeah, it was a bit too much time to come here.
Yeah, it's been difficult for all of us, right?
Huh?
It's been difficult for all of us.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, 'cause Stepan's pretty much someone I've always seen at almost all events. Especially when you showed up. I mean, Spain he didn't come, but pretty much wherever you were, Stepan was there.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Ja, ja, het is een beetje de vraag, wat wil je? Aan de ene kant denk ik, die jongen die wordt dolgelukkig als hij mee mag doen. Aan de andere kant denk ik, zit je daar. Maar hoeveel rondes is dat?
Really? It's not important.
Ja, anders moet je iemand proberen te regelen.
This is something that occurred to me.
En hoe laat begint hoe?
Spectators can't do it.
Oh, oké. Iets goed vinden. Ja. Ja. Ik vind het echt leuk mee te doen, anders niet vind ik ook. Het maakt me allemaal niet zoveel uit, zeg maar. Ja.
Porque más que nada no es que lo he visto algo raro pasar, pero es como que un par de veces lo he visto pasar, porque se hablan con nosotros. Por ejemplo, Krzysztof se hablaron con el polaco.
Yo en realidad yo soy que los hablo con el cuando lo veo, como es verdad que a mí cuando lo veo lo que quiero es que hablen en inglés. A mí lo que me molesta es que hablen en inglés.
Eso sí que
Pero es verdad que en cuanto a reglas no lo sé.
It was very close.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to be in for a slow game, probably going to time, and we're going to be looking for, both players are going to be looking for a position that they can get to where they can just kind of like dash into range 3, get just into range 3 of each other, and hope for a lucky dice off before escaping over to the other side of the board. So yeah, Farn was knocked out yesterday in round 6 by Miguel Angel Morfio from Spain.
Yes.
Farn, you've been playing your 4K wings once again. Yeah.
Yes.
And what was Miguel Angel playing?
He was playing the Hatchet Man list.
All right. Okay.
Almost the same as the one that I was playing at the XCC actually.
All right.
So I knew the list. I knew what I was up against. But, yeah.
Yeah. You also broke a table yesterday, huh?
Yeah, that was quite an incident because I had never happened to me before. I think the tables here were not that sturdy, to be honest.
Okay.
And I tend to really land on, or how do you say it?
Yeah, you definitely lean on the table.
I lean on the table.
You watch your game from yesterday, and you'll hear me talk about your posturing and your power posing. And you put you lean on it.
I really lean on it, and also that game the battle was more on the opponent's side of the table, so I really had to lean over the table, and I think maybe I put a bit too much of my weight leaning on the table, and then suddenly, wham, the whole game was on the floor.
Yours and the game next to you, huh?
And the game next to us as well, yes. We were very lucky in this regard because no dice were rolled yet. Nobody had scored any points. It was like the dial phase of turn 3.
Okay.
We were like, I think 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
So the referee Vince decided that it was best to just start the game all over. And all players involved were fine with that. So I was very happy that we could just that there were no really ugly consequences. Yeah.
Farn is not aware of your power.
Yeah, well, yeah. But yeah.
So yeah, and it ended up being it was sorted out pretty quickly, and you guys you basically started the match
started
over,
all
and
over, we got some
yeah,
extra
so you had
time.
an extra time,
and it was all fine.
yeah, cool, awesome. Did you win that game?
I did win the game.
Yeah,
yes.
I would guess so. Intimidating your opponent like
Yes.
that. Right? X-wing mind games.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm just gonna wreck the table before we get to engagement. Right. So here you've got these 10 A-wings, and I was just saying, really, what both of them are going to try and do here is I'm trying to get a cautious, range-free engagement. Have a quick dice off, see who comes ahead on points, and then the other one's the one that's winning is just going to try and escape a little bit, right?
Maybe, yeah. In these engagements, of course, between mirrored list, you can get some value out of the opening if your ships all can have a shot on like one of the opponent's ships. So, for example, I don't know. Here already, if the red player has dialed in not a too fast move, he might get 5 shots on this lead A-wing here, but not all of yellow's A-wings shooting.
Yeah.
I don't know. We will see what happens. He's contemplating, I think, a boost in, maybe.
I mean,
because if he doesn't boost in, the back A-wing will probably not get range. Is the problem.
Yeah, because
so
you won't
has
have
to
the
make
space
room
to maneuver.
for this one.
Yeah.
But then if you boost now in, then he is even closer to the enemy. So it will be even more hefty shots. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe you can barrel. You cannot link the barrel roll with the A-wing, so you really need to focus. I mean, if you had focus into barrel roll, I think you would focus on barrel roll here. But yeah.
I need to press this button here. Right. Yeah, I mean, in this case, James is flying the A-wings as a unit. He's hoping to try and get multiple shots on one target, do enough damage to it so that he can be in the lead and then disengage.
Yeah.
In this case, you've got the Blue Squadron recruit that's been presented as the sacrificial lamb by Krzysztof.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm okay. Ooh. I don't know. This guy will definitely take heavy fire this turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had to make room, I think, for this guy.
Yeah, of
that's
course.
why he had to boost. Yeah. I don't know.
So yeah,
The same.
We'll see what James does.
Yeah.
Also boost. Yeah.
Boosting in alongside. And that's the second Blue Squadron recruit. So both the low value ships there presented as the bait to try and lead. These guys are drumming their fingers on the table like crazy, and the mic's picking it all up. They're doing it on purpose, I think. They're doing this, and the mic's picking it all up.
Okay.
The vibration. Okay.
Same. Focus boosts.
Yep. Focus and boost.
Focus and boost.
Pretty much a joust.
Yeah.
A Blue Squadron recruit joust.
But the thing is that I think these ships here on the right hand side, they will have, they are at further range. So this is a much better engagement for red, I think.
Krzysztof's 3 named A-wings are far. I mean, at best they're going to be able to slot in, and this is going to be a tight fit.
Yeah, it will fit. Yeah. Because I think all of red's A-wings will have. All the red A-wings will have like range 1 or range 2 shots, but these yellow A-wings on the side, they will
be out range 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Well, range 2 on the Blue Squadron recruit after they boost.
This guy is positioned right in front of the debris, so he
it works
really
perfectly.
cannot boost. If you barrel roll, you only have your barrel roll action. You cannot do an action.
You don't link the A-wings, do they? They can't do both repositions. They can do a focus and one, but
rotating and boosting.
James won the roll-off for the initiative and handed the initiative to Krzysztof in this case.
I don't think it matters that much in this matchup, because either if you does that A-wing still have arc? Yeah, probably. The thing is, if you move last, then your higher initiative A-wings become arc dodgers. If you move first, then your lower initiative become blockers.
Yeah,
so it's a bit of a give or take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have the advantage of moving first. You have the whole, you know the board space. You know where those pirate skill ones are going to be able to get to without being blocked.
Will be closing in approximately 5 minutes. So if you've not registered already for today's hyperspace qualifier, please do so as soon as possible. Thank you.
Focus.
So yeah, focus boost once again.
Focus boost.
Also focus boost.
Yeah, he's got like yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
definitely
not sure I agree with Krzysztof's decision to because he was moving first, and then I don't really know if it's good to and he went for this more spread out strategy. So
Yeah.
in aimings you can either go as a block or you can go for the spread out strategy.
Yeah.
And it differs a bit, I think, between 5 aiming players how they play it.
Yeah.
I know that Bartosz, for example, he always goes for this spread out strategy. But if you move first, it might be just have been better to just go for a direct joust, I think, and because now the position is much better for James, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, the only advantage he's really got to having his ships, Krzysztof has to having his ships where they are, is that as the disengage happens next round, he's in a better position to pursue James's ships.
The funny thing is that there is no really such thing as pursuing.
No, because they shoot
because
backwards.
They just change their arcs and
Yeah.
they shoot you out of the back. Oh, failed boost. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, this hasn't worked. This hasn't worked well for him at all. He's now got one ship isn't going to be firing. Well, it'd have range on the number 5, which is actually James hasn't got his marked up, so I didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt the same thing.
What do you want?
Focus token? Hang on.
If you want, I can
Hang on.
give you one.
Yeah, I don't know if that. I don't know if this fits. I might need a helm. I don't think this fits. Nope.
Also failed boost.
Okay. So tally.
I have initiative, so
Oh, you've got initiative. Yeah. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, basically
I think
here Krzysztof has to spread his damage out because of that debris token in front of the other 3 ships.
I think you do.
Yeah.
Mean that he's going to be he for example, the red marked the red one, which is Grierson has to shoot on the Grierson, whereas the blue one, which is the Zari Bangle, has to shoot on the blue squadron recruit.
Yeah.
The green one has to shoot on the blue squadron recruit.
James can just focus his fire. The only question is, will he destroy 1 or 2 A-wings this turn? Basically.
Tally.
I spend focus.
No damage so
One,
far.
if he's lucky.
He has.
Those are the PS1s that are.
If James gets out of this round without having killed an A-wing,
Range 2.
it would have been purely from dice.
Yeah.
Range 3. Go here.
Okay.
One hit, one crit,
4 dice. Range 3.
Yeah.
and there you've got 1 evade, 2 evades. Crack shot.
Crack shot.
Yeah.
So I don't spend focus. Don't spend.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So you just take 1 shield.
Yes.
So what's has he got?
So you use crack shot.
And just takes 1 shield.
You're 4?
So now Grierson firing from Krzysztof's side of the board. Krzysztof is the one with the red base marker, be closest to the camera.
Yeah.
And she's going to fire on Krzysztof because she's unobstructed. And there's 2 hits, 1 focus, 2 blanks.
Not spent. Take 2.
Takes 2 damage on Krzysztof, and half points go on the board for Krzysztof.
Okay, my Greer, range 2.
Let's see. Yep. Oh yeah, already. So.
Greer fires, gets 1 hit, 2 hits. I think it's a hit and a crit. Rolls blanks.
Ooh, 3 blanks. Heroic.
Heroics
Yeah, value heroic.
Gets 2 evades.
Yours, Ari?
What a good upgrade.
Yeah. Very cheap as well, huh? Zari.
Can I shoot? I think, you think?
And it's resistance only, right? So
Resistance only, yeah.
it's kind of like, yeah.
So,
Range 2.
Zari, 2 shots.
Gets a hit and a focus.
Dice.
Anything
Yeah.
on rocks?
Yeah. No, yeah.
No, they've taken it, hit and crit. And there's 2 focus results.
Focuses, spends it. Yeah, you have to spend it.
Yeah, of course.
It's a bit of a pity for your attack, but
Okay,
in this case,
my
you will
Zari,
just
range 1.
never leave a token unspent. Huh?
Mm-hmm. No, of course not. That's what they're there for.
That's
1,
what,
2 focuses. Become 3. And there's 1 evade and a focus.
I will crack shot. Oh, sorry.
That's Duke,
Sorry,
not
you
crack
got
shot.
I don't think he is due.
Next 20 players. Registration for the hyperspace qualifier is now closed. If you are in the queue, you can register. Otherwise, 2 balance goes down. Oh, push me off.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I know. Nobody listens to me.
You must
Thanks,
not
everybody.
Is that?
what's word crack shot? You must not fix or?
Safan, what is it brings you here and not playing hyperspace then? Why are you not playing hyperspace?
Okay, not really interested that much in the hyperspace format.
Yeah.
Because you cannot fly K-wings in hyperspace.
Okay.
And furthermore, I already got an awards invite, so there's not. I already got
And
all
the
the
prizes
swag.
aren't particularly new, are
The
they?
prizes
No.
are not new, so I mean, I like to play X-Wing, but I've played a lot of games already this week with the XCC and yesterday playing. So
Yeah.
I just rather just hang out a bit, commentate a bit, see some games of the cut, maybe play some other side events or something.
Awesome. We just had a damage card go on to the Blue Squadron recruit. So James got some points, but he's behind by 2 points. But
Points are scored.
yeah, but it means that if these 2 Blue Squadron recruits are going to fire now from James's side of the table, there's a chance just sneaking 1 damage through gets him a huge advantage of taking the ship off the table.
Yeah.
So after half an hour in the game time, we're part way through the first engagement.
What is this?
That's the MOV. He's 2 points ahead, right? 198 to 202.
Yep.
Yeah, which is how that bar at the top gets done.
Okay.
You don't even watch these videos, do you? You don't even watch my videos, do you?
I do. no, but
It's just, well, I'll explain in a sec.
This one?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, hang on. Are you at range 1? I don't think you are.
Spends focus.
Range 2.
No. I shoot
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. Okay.
And
These,
there's an evade and a focus.
these engagement phases take so long. In this
Of
mirror
course,
matchup
yeah.
Because there's 5 ships, 10 ships
Yeah.
shooting. And all these puny attacks with... Oh, heroic again?
Blank out, heroic.
What a value out of heroic this
And
turn
hit and
for
crit and a
Krzysztof.
focus and a evade and focus on the dice. So hit and crit. He has a focus token. Spends it.
Okay. This one onto the damage one.
1 hit and 1 crit. 2 evades.
2 evades.
Here comes the second Blue Squadron recruit. Trying to take that ship off the table. Gets 1,
that's
2.
a
It looks
good
like a
roll.
focus, 2 and a focus, and there's 2 evades.
2
So no
evades again.
damage.
So no ships were destroyed by
No
James.
strips destroyed. Just
Amazing.
1 limping off on 1 hull point.
Amazing.
Right, so yeah, to explain to what that is the MOV, right?
Yeah, I understand,
98 to it.
Yeah.
That is basically that's the
Percentage-wise,
way I make the bar. The
great.
bar knows how
Yeah.
long it has to be if
Great.
it's a full bar.
Yeah. Now it's a 2-point difference, so it's 0.5%.
Yeah. So inside the back end, it's saying make this red bar exactly 49.5%, and so
Great.
you can't really tell there, but it has shifted a little
Yeah,
bit.
it has shifted. Okay, now that's great. Some state-of-the-art streaming technology here.
Oh, it's dead! It dead! It got killed,
Oh,
right?
we
So
were
there
not
was a crit. The focus token, because he's playing with those shiny dice. The focus result was actual hit.
It was an evade result, but it was of course removed the ship only at the end of the.
What I'm talking about is that James's last attack there.
Yeah.
I said it was a hit, crit, and a focus.
Yeah.
Because the focus looked a bit funny, and so it appears to be the 3 hits.
Yeah.
And he's rolled the 2 evades, so he's managed to take the ship off.
Okay, well, one ship off.
Yeah. So now you see if I put that. So watch that little bar there now as I put this ship back on, and you'll see how that red bar kind of moves when the computer. Right there it goes. Ready?
Yes.
Ooh, it slides, and then I take it off again, and it'll just slide back to where it was. So yeah, big win for James there on the first round.
But his position was much better, so I think this is a kind of expected result. I don't know how many damage he took. He took 2 shields.
He took 2 shields on Greer, and that's it.
That's it. So that's he's quite alright. He can now, but now the question is, of course, he has to make sure that he isn't blocked.
He lost a shield on one of the blue squadron.
Lost also a shield on one of the blue squadrons. Okay, no problem.
And he's spent both crack shots now.
Spent both crack shots, yes.
Whereas
of course, now we will move into the phase of the game where I think most shooting by James will be done by the back arcs.
Mm-hmm.
So crack shot isn't that useful anymore. So we rather spend these crack shot as soon as possible.
Yeah, and we'll just run at full speed.
Probably I would maybe even go like a 5 forward or something on most of these A-wings from James.
Yeah.
And then turn these arcs to the back, and then you have the least chance to be blocked.
Yeah.
But I don't know what PS. Do you know what initiative that guy is?
The one at the back?
The one behind the debris field.
Which one? The one with the red or the? Right, he's the blue one, which is Zari Bengal, pilot skill 3.
Zari Bengal, pilot skill 3. So he could potentially maybe block some of James' ships, but of course his 2 PS1s move first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it will not be much of a problem. Because also the PS1 that Krzysztof still has on the table is not really in a position to block. The only thing he can really do with that ship is probably a 5 forward and change arc, or maybe a 3 bank and change arc, or maybe a 2 hard and change arc, but it's not all very useful.
If it was to try to bank to the right, to the left, and just kind of bump against the blue squadron recruit on James's side, maybe it would block Talisan.
You could, but that's probably not worth it, I feel. Then you rather just move over, turn your arc to the back, and still get some shot in.
Yeah, okay. I'm just looking at, so he's got. So I'm seeing 3 charge tokens on Krzysztof's side of the table, but I don't know what they are. I don't know what the third one is. There's 2. He's spent 1 crack shot though. Yeah. Okay. Because it's not just him though. It's like they're doing it as well on the table, and I'm like not sure which one it's coming from. I'm turning all the microphones down and trying to work.
As long as the table does not collapse, we're in good shape.
Well, yeah, be careful, fan.
Because
if you collapse my table, I kill you.
The game after the table collapse, I played on your stream.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, I was testing how sturdy is this table of Simon, because I don't want to happen that on the stream. You know?
Yeah.
But
No.
I already found out quite quickly that your table is quite sturdy.
It's the same table underneath, just that we've got like a bigger board on it than the other ones. The other ones have got like this really thin,
that's where it went wrong that
4mm MDF. That there's one. I think Oliver Pocknell's. There's one where you see the guy just in front of James's stomach. There's a guy sat on a chair looking at his phone. That table on the first day, someone just leant on it for ages like that, and the board actually ended up curved.
Oh.
And so Oliver Pocknell's first game was like on an uphill incline.
Uphill battle it was.
It was, so it's like he spent extra fuel going 5 straight than he would have done normally.
Hey.
And because they've got these really thin boards, and like I say, they're really susceptible to flex. And they tried giving me those to start with, and I said this isn't going to work. I can't. Yeah, I mean the thing is like you've got to try and transmit the event, right, and the experience of the event. And whilst I shouldn't be giving these players a separate experience than the players on all the other tables, the problem is that people watching it see how the table flexes, and they go saying, "Oh, these tables are terrible."
Let's check because
Talisan has a charge, does she? Okay.
Huh?
Does Talisan have a charge for her?
Talisan has a recurring charge.
Ah, right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because you can use Talisan's ability once per round. So you have a recurring charge.
So it would
ability.
appear he never spent a crack shot. So Krzysztof has an advantage there with the crack shot.
Oh, he's going for the 2-bank. That's also not bad. Yeah. Oh, that also fits. Okay, great. 2-bank, rotate, focus. Yeah.
of course you know what to do.
Yes.
Maybe not. Well, this is focus and rotate on the other side.
Right, 2 straight.
2 straight. Rotate, focus. Maybe I'm gonna play 5 aimings as well. It's a really good list.
You heard it here first. Fan drops the K-wings. Maybe.
These 5 aimings are also just ridiculous.
I think it's something that would work very well for your positional game. You're very strong in your positional game. You've got that advanced optics. You've got reposition. You've got heroic. If everything blanks out, there's definitely an advantage to it.
Okay. Interesting. Might try to boost in here to block that other A-wing there.
Yeah.
Because he's probably going to do it too hard with that A-wing. So if he now does a boost, but then he doesn't. If he boosts, then he either rotates to the back or he takes a focus.
Yeah.
He'll probably boost and rotate here, I think. Yeah, boost and rotate. Yeah, excellent.
Without
Okay.
Yeah, too forward. Maybe. Might just have to take the shot with the back arc. Doesn't he take an action? Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
right?
he is.
I think
James fluffed
he will
the
not
dial.
have these other 2 A-wings in arc, so maybe his best choice here is just to focus and rotate the arc to the back to shoot obstructed at the tokenless blocker A-wing of James.
Okay.
Because I think the A-wings that he now has in front of him, they will probably move forward and move out of arc. I would guess so. So then.
Yeah. I don't really see much opportunity for him, even with barrel rolling, to try and get in a
You could
position.
also barrel roll, but then you also have no tokens.
But but I don't think he's going to catch them. I think even with barrel rolling, I think they're going to get out of that arc pretty easily. They're way too close to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're right. The best option here would be to rotate arc rear backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. And focus.
Yeah. Okay, good choice.
Even through the debris field, it's probably his best
option. The guy has
option.
no token there, so you have a chance of doing some damage.
Yeah, look, this one, even if he had a barrel roll, would be out of arc, and I think Talasan Lynch is probably going to be the same sort of thing.
Does this guy have arc on anything?
The yellow one that's right in front of him, right?
Is that arc?
Just on the corner, I would guess.
Maybe. Yeah, it's hard to see from here.
Yeah, it's always hard to see, but I think so.
If he doesn't do a repositioning, then probably he has seen that he has arc.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he's walking around a bit to check if he's arc. I saw the shadow.
Yeah, he moved around.
There.
He definitely moved around to check.
I'm going to turn my arc around.
Rotate arc rearwards, boost.
And then focus boost.
Yeah. Rotates arc backwards and boosts.
Oh, this is the guy that has 3 actions.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, that is okay. Here, yeah. Oh, that's really good.
Very unexpected, but yeah, that works out really well for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And
that's not going to work.
And blocks.
Panic.
Oh, do you hate that when people do that?
What?
When you're playing and they accidentally move your ships?
Oh, I don't mind so much
Oh, okay.
because I do that myself. I'm a clumsy player as well. So.
What is your biggest pet peeve for players in X-Wing?
Pet peeve?
Yeah, pet peeve is like an English term for saying the one thing that really bothers you. Like the sort of thing you can't really do anything about, but it's like I hate it when they do that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. So we just leave it.
Farm stairs into the distance.
Yeah.
Well, what I don't like so much is if people have these sticky things underneath their asteroids.
Yeah.
So when they
blue
put them
tack.
on the blue tag, because when you put them on the table, they're not really.
They're
straight.
not flat.
They're not flat.
Right,
and then
I get it.
sometimes it's difficult to see if a ship moves close to it. You get these discussions. Yeah, is it on it or not?
Yeah, I get it.
So
Okay.
I really like that.
We discussed it yesterday about why people do it. You know, is that you do get, for example, the Bartosz against Nicholas Nielsen in UK System Open, where the rock got moved by accident. Yeah, that's the reason why people do it. You know, is to try and prevent those sort of situations.
Yeah. And what I also don't like is people who do not put a pack under their ship. They put the ship directly onto the base.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
I really hate that.
Yeah, when they don't put pegs on, and I hate one peg because for example, from the camera, if you've got the two pegs, you can nearly always see the base.
Yeah,
you can see the base pretty well. But when they put one peg on, and most ships are like really close down, these A-wings are small, so it's working, but like it just doesn't give you the visibility you need.
Okay.
My one is magnets. Magnets that they have, but then they just point the ships any other way.
That is also horrendous. Yes.
The ship can be like pointing backwards and they're flying.
No, I think you should always point the ship in the direction that you're flying, because there are these players, I think, that try to get some advantage by putting their ship in all kinds of random directions, while their base is actually pointing completely the other way. And I mean, don't do this.
When I first started playing, I played with a guy who had like these 3D asteroids that you'd stick on like pegs on top of the asteroids, and he loved it because it was like more of a feeling for the game and stuff like that. But when we went to go play in an actual tournament, he was like, I couldn't see where the asteroids were because I didn't have my floating asteroids in the air. One crit gets a focus.
See, we go to the dice rolling phase again.
Yeah. Suddenly a bunch of flies are showing up.
Wow, we are already 45 minutes into this game. And we have played 2 combat. No, not.
This,
yeah, 1
we're entering
combat
into the
round.
second combat round.
Yeah.
Have we got a shot? Think I've got a shot on Zari.
So yeah, there was no damage on that attack. And now Talisan is trying to shoot on Zari Bangel. I'm guessing, I don't know, I've not paid much attention to the fluff now, but I'm guessing these are all female pilots by the names. They're kind of...
No, oh, maybe. I know Lulo is not a female pilot.
Is it
He's like
not?
some alien guy.
All right, okay, well, then
I know-
maybe it's not even a guy, maybe it's like something
No, I
in the
think
mid...
he is
Okay, okay.
what you could say. Well, okay, yeah.
Pansexual, isn't it? They say. Something like that. 1 hit and a crit from James's dice from Talisan against Zari Bangel. Bangel rolls a focus and a blank. Yeah, it looks like nothing happened there.
I think the too long didn't read summary of combat phases like this, where dice were rolled, ships died.
Oh, he got both shields off on Zari. Am I looking at it wrong? Zari is the blue one. It's because he's got his arm in the way right now.
Heroic.
Heroic's the reroll.
Heroic is really the MVP upgrade this game.
Yeah, he's also... So James has also lost a shield on Zari. And yeah, he's definitely lost shields on Zari on Krzysztof's side of the table.
Oh, even spending the focus.
Get 2 evades. So no damage on that attack. And we've got here, this is spent the crack shot on Talisan Lintra. Got everything going on there. Missing a shield. All intact.
Optics.
Advanced optics gives him 3. 2 evades, takes 1 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah, and half points for that blue squadron recruit.
My Zari.
Wait. I use ability. Alisan.
Yes, yeah, nice.
So he loses Talisan's ability to reduce the dice roll.
2.
1 hit.
4 dice.
Yeah. You good?
I'm going to have to check the dice afterwards to make sure that's still in mine, because they're kind of mixed up between their own and mine. So yeah, all intact. 2 shields gone, 1 shield gone, 1 shield gone. No, 1 shield gone, 2 shields gone, and all intact. And on Krzysztof's side of the table, we've got a dead ship. All intact, 2 shields gone, all intact, and all intact.
1 sheet or
1.
What's up?
Oh no, he was just asking me if I had some upgrade with me.
All right, okay.
Zari, yeah.
You should ask Tyler Tippett. He just bought a whole bunch of boxes yesterday.
Tyler Tippett.
What upgrade is it?
Beams.
Oh, I don't know if that comes in the
Or you
separatist
just
stuff.
not should be a dick and put jamming beams on all your ships. No jamming beams on Upsilons allowed. No, don't do it. No, yes.
Okay.
Some friend of mine wanted to put a jamming beam on an Upsilon. That's a terrible idea.
These 2.
Yeah.
Range 2, you can focus. Are they taking taking damage?
This is number 4. Green.
It's 4. Yeah. So you want to take damage. Okay, I will go into 1.
Yep.
There's a judge, right? Okay.
3 dice.
2 focus results. 2 shields. Gone on the blue squadron recruit.
Crazy game.
Another half points.
That's all.
That is all.
Now James is securing a solid lead here. thinking about something. I don't know. Okay. Now, here James is gonna want to take the three named A-wings he's got, and kind of take them round to their respective lefts, or even straight for the one that's. Hang on, where's that cable gone? I've got to go fishing for a cable. 1 second. Pal.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Thank you. Cool. Cool beans. Okay. Yeah, so James wants to take Greer and Zari round to the left, and maybe go straight with Talasan, rotate those arcs rearwards. And as it is, people have really spread. They've really spread damage around.
Yeah.
But Krzysztof needs to start needs to take a ship off the table this turn. He can't afford to keep letting half points be bled away from his own squadron.
Yeah.
And being on the back foot with one ship less as well. Is it? Hang on a sec. So he's got half points on a blue squadron, half points on Greer. Greer is 42, so 21 there, and a blue squadron point is 38, so 19 there, so it makes 40. Yeah, right now James has got a dead one, which is 38. Plus half points on Zari, so another 20, 58, plus half points on, which one was it? The other blue squadron, so another 18. Maybe there's a slight variance in score. You alright? You okay? You sleepy?
Yeah, well, I went to bed at 3 a.m. or something.
Okay, and how'd you wake up?
8 o'clock.
Alright, that's not too bad.
Players, pairings for the hyperspace qualifier have now gone up around the room.
Okay, man. Well, James has definitely got a huge advantage here. One extra ship on the table, a better position to be able to deal damage to Krzysztof's ships.
Yeah. Now I will just fly a bit away and just rotate, point all the arcs backwards.
Yeah. And he's not got the opportunity to block here really though, but that makes no difference. He can just.
Also, you can see that for Krzysztof, the PS1 is now completely out of position because what can he do?
No, from there, yeah,
too hard boost in. Maybe that's. Hope to catch the.
He's not going to catch one of them in arc this turn, I don't think. No, because Talasan, or even in range, I should say, because Talasan is probably going to go maybe 3 straight once the other ships move out of the way, because he's got to be wary about Krzysztof's Talasan trying to turn in and blocking that area there. So I think he's going to be going straight whilst Zari and Greer make turns to the left and just kind of following them through.
would just. I think it's important to keep all your ships together, also in these mirror matches, and that you have overlapping firing arcs, because to really hurt another A-wing, you really need multiple shots.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
With one shot, you're not going to do anything.
It all comes down to cadence of fire in these situations. And it's like with the Jedi we were watching yesterday. You can't expect with just 1 or 2 shots around to be able to do damage to them. You need to be getting multiple shots on target and making sure that you're using the first 2 to strip away tokens and defenses, and then hoping that dice variants will get you damaging on the 3rd one.
Okay.
Can I take your 2?
I'm sorry, Duhan.
Okay, so Blue Squadron just turns, and probably boosts, right? In a vain attempt.
Boost, change arc.
Yeah, in a vain attempt to try and get range and arc.
Oh, focuses. Oh, he's hoping to get. I don't know what that A-wing is. That was blocker for James. But I think that A-wing will just also turn to the left, not turn to the right.
Yeah, I don't see it going that way. Yeah, because the other 2 aren't going to go that way either. There's nothing for them at that other board. And it looks like he's just got onto the debris token.
It's kind of a.
No, Cox gets nothing anyway.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah. I don't.
You're 3.
Because then Zari Bangle's just going to move up between those 2. Yeah. Only option here is to barrel roll to the left, but I don't think it'll make it with the asteroid. Yeah. He could. This is terrible. I think maybe his best option right now is to boost left, because the Blue Squadron recruit's arc is facing backwards.
Does that fit?
If he boosts left? Yeah, I think so.
It might fit. If it fits, that's great, but
yeah.
I'm not sure. If it doesn't fit, and if you feel your action,
he's going to go for it.
You're looking very silly. But sometimes you have to take a risk, especially if you're behind. You have to take risks.
Yep. Yeah, Zari was always going to be able to do this.
Great.
Yeah. So that works really well for him to
change arc.
Yeah, well, he already had it backwards.
No, he did not.
Did he not? Okay. It looked to me like.
Otherwise, he would have taken the focus.
Oh right, yeah, of course.
Change it,
focus
backwards.
Should we do side to side?
Oh,
he's just going straight?
He's going straight with Zari Bangle.
Okay.
So I guess boost right.
X-Wing players, welcome to Hyperspace Round 1. We'll be starting in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody.
Okay. Hyperspace gets underway. Is Rick playing in hyperspace?
Rotate for 3.
Or he's having
I don't know.
He's having a lady day, right?
Yes, so I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Maybe he'll show up later on today.
Ik zag het wel 10:30 beginnen, dat nieuwe event. Wat ben je niet echt uitgesproken? Hoe is het voor?
Ik vond het toch leuk om te spelen. Aan de andere kant denk ik, er is niet echt een heel goed team.
X-Wing main event. That is just shy of 12 minutes remaining in your round. 12 minutes remaining in your round.
Yeah, as it stands, James has got a comfortable lead. 12. We might even be looking at the last engagement phase, unless they rush through it to get another round in, which would be very sad because I'd have to rush for the next game.
Is that knockout?
Too soon? Yeah.
¿Qué pasa? Marcelo perdió, ganó. Marcelo perdió, ganó. Pregunta. Ask him. Did Marcelo win or lose?
Yep.
Okay. I need to do this. What's Filippo sending me photos about? Did you see the post about Carlo? Oh dear.
Only 10 minutes left.
Yeah, just 10 minutes left. I was just saying before I got distracted by some other things. This is probably going to be our last engagement phase, assuming they don't rush through it. To try and
You would say that there will be one more turn, right? I mean, they are now. Just one ship has to move, and then they will start rolling dice.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay, if they're really slow, this might be
Yeah,
it, but
that's the
I mean,
thing.
it's not in Krzysztof's interest to play it slow from right here because he's behind.
But he's taking it slow.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, that Blue Squadron recruit, right? That Blue Squadron recruit now, he's got it range 1. That.
Yeah, okay, maybe something could happen.
But it's not the one that's it's not the one that's on. Well, it must be, yeah. No, wait, hang on. These two. I don't think it's the one that's on half points. I think it's the one that went that way.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter if you half point like a fresh one or if you kill a guy that was already halved.
True.
I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't really, because it's like maybe the last turn or the 1 to last turn, so it doesn't really matter if you really remove a lot of ships because they will only be firing for 1 turn max.
He'd have to do new damage to gain a lead here,
Yeah.
right? He'd have to take a whole ship off the board.
Yeah.
Probably Talisan is basically his best option, or Zari is always already on 1 damage. He seems to be doubling down on the Blue Squadron, and that's not even got arc.
Okay.
Oh.
But, okay, but it might have worked for him.
Yeah.
Focus, turn around.
Is it meteen mensen?
Ja, dat betekent dat ik echt
Alright, so rotates arc rearward.
Ik krijg er geen speler bij. Nou ja, we zijn gewoon een paar ploegen spelen.
Ja, dat is goed.
Oké.
Je krijgt er niet eens een speler bij.
Nee,
Dat mag niet
er
zo.
is zeg maar één neutral team
Ja.
voor alle mensen die maar in een eentje zijn. En als je met z'n tweeën bent, dan speel je met z'n
Oké,
tweeën.
fuck it.
Dus ik had van ja, maar dan heeft de tegenstander één iemand mag niet meespelen.
Dat is ook zielig.
Ja,
Tally
als
back
ik
you.
er win. Ja, oké.
Ja, ja.
Ik ga wel dat potje spelen.
Tele firing. Gets 2 hits and a crit.
Een potje spelen in 10 minuten.
Rolls, focus, evade, evade. And just takes 1 shield off the Talisan Lintra. Not a host point, a shield point.
Yeah. 2.
One hit, 1 crit. He got 2 blanks and evade. Takes 1 shield. Damage card on
damage
2.
card.
Yeah, Blue Squadron recruit. But that's not enough to get any points on the board or any points that would be of interest.
7 minutes left.
Yeah,
I think there will be another turn after this, quite sure.
maybe. Yeah, it looks like they're going through that combat pretty quickly. This ain't working.
Ready?
Yeah. 2.
1 hit. Rolls 2 blanks and a focus.
Crit.
And that's a whole damage sensor array.
Ooh. Off the board.
Yeah. 59 points. Now he's lowered that gap to 19 points.
Yeah, basically half a ship.
Which he could get on the other blue squadron.
But is that enough? Because
That's
the
18.
cheapest one.
Yeah, it's 18 points. It wouldn't be enough. And there you've got a bunch of focuses.
Yeah, and then just point one, right?
Yeah, sometimes in these mirror matches it is really because you can both lists are similarly matched in damage output.
Yeah.
Which means that they will, roughly speaking, statistically, they will do about the same damage to each other.
Yeah.
And then in that case, it's really value to go for the opponent's
higher
expensive
value. Yeah,
ships.
exactly. Of course.
They're not that more defensive or anything.
Yeah, no,
so
no.
if you go for the expensive ships, you can grab maybe a few points lead.
Yeah, 2 evades.
Which helps.
And that's back to Dials, so they get one more round in.
One more round.
1, 2, 3, 4 combat rounds we'd have had.
So let's see, there's still half a ship ahead.
Yeah.
18 points. What ships could he...
Well, let's see. For Krzysztof, if Krzysztof was to take half points on Zari Bangal, that would put him ahead by 1 point.
And Zari Bangal is which A-wing?
The one with the blue token on it that's just sat in front of the blue squadron recruit.
Main event top cut. That is 5 minutes remaining in the round. Just over 5 minutes remaining in your round.
Zari Bangal.
Oh yeah.
Gets 1 point on her.
Yeah.
He's ahead by 1 point.
Zari Bangal is... Oh, only needs one shield to go.
He is full.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's taken one
okay.
shield.
What have I done? Hang on.
He is
Krzysztof Tellison
He is half.
is where?
What? Who?
Because
Which is Krzysztof Talisan. Talisan is the one that doesn't have a base marker on it, so it's this one here.
oh yeah.
There's Talisan. So you got Talisan, Zari,
Oh yeah.
and
No, but now you're confused because we have to talk about James Zari that needs to take one more shield off.
all right, my bad.
Yeah.
Hang on. Right,
Yeah.
clear. Right, so James Zari is
Because-
a bit more difficult, but I think it's this one.
Okay. Yeah, so that will be difficult to put because it's only this PS1
Yeah.
A-wing. I
This
think.
is Greer. This is Zari. This is Greer,
Yeah.
and this is Talisan.
Okay. Because he has only this blue squadron recruit,
Yeah.
Krzysztof that is, to put this single damage.
It's the only
onto
one that can reach it. Yeah.
that can reach it. But of course, Zari moves after the PS1, so with double repositioning, you
Yeah.
could maybe dodge the arc.
Yeah.
Already, if you do like a 3 hard with this Zari, you have a lot of options to boost and barrel.
Yeah.
You have to barrel first and then boost though.
Yeah, it's worth remembering as well. Krzysztof's Blue Squadron recruit is already on half points. A good attack from Zari could maybe even take him off the board.
Take him off the board, yeah. That's also possible. But yeah, then the question is, if you're James, do you go for a focus to maybe take the Blue Squadron off the board, or do you go for an evade if the Blue Squadron has
To
arc
tank
on you,
the damage,
to
yeah.
really hope that you are not halved?
Yeah, exactly.
This is a decision that you have to make.
Yeah. You've also got Krzysztof's Talisan Lintra.
Yeah.
One
That only
hit
also
point,
needs
one
one
hit
more
point away
damage.
for half
I mean,
points.
I think if that one is halved, then it will be really tough for Krzysztof to do enough damage because that is one of the more expensive ones. I think.
Yeah.
So I think James is really looking to halve that one as well because he has 2 A-wings that are nearby and potentially could get arc on Krzysztof's Talisan.
Yeah. Oh wait. He's lost shields on Talisan. Hang on a second, this isn't right. No. I've messed up. Look.
Huh?
I hadn't noticed he'd lost shields on Talisan Lintra already.
Oh.
So it's actually Krzysztof ahead by 2 points.
Oh, that changes up things.
Yep. Let me see. So when did that? Okay. Right.
Oh, so
Yeah,
okay,
so-
disregard everything we said the last 5
Yeah, so
minutes.
big fluff up there.
Sorry, guys.
Where's
It's
so
sometimes
yeah.
difficult to follow with 10 of these
So-
the same chips on the board.
So yeah, basically James wants to get a hit point on here.
Yeah.
That's pretty much his easiest
Yeah.
option.
Yeah.
Is Talasan Lintra is to get half points on there.
One more damage to go.
And if he was to get half points on Talasan Lintra, the problem is that Zari and Greer, there's the
Think
difference
if
in points
James
because of the
gets
crack
half
shot.
Points on
If he got half points on Talasan,
and
Zari,
Krzysztof gets half points on James's Zari, I think probably
Well,
James
okay,
is
so-
still ahead.
so if we take the shields off of both Talasan and Zari and see how the points end up.
Oh no, he's still behind that.
Still behind by 1 point. But James's Zari is in a much more favourable position.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not many. She's not going to be
Just
taking
his
many
boost cover
shots.
recruits.
She's not going to be taking many shots this turn.
You could take evade.
Yeah,
Already if you like just one heart and evades.
Krzysztof's Talasan
Yeah.
moves first before James's Talasan,
Yeah.
and
There's also I think
has
what's that?
less
Greer.
options. Greer, what?
James's Greer
Yeah.
can also move, boost, and change arc forward, right?
Yeah, of course. Take a hard turn to the left and then.
I don't know if I like this boost here with this boost cover recruit, but because
Yeah.
now it will be quite easy to dodge the arc.
It'll be, from that position, I can imagine him taking James having taken a 2-turn to the.
2-turn or 3-turn or
to
1
the
turn.
right,
All
yeah.
will with boost barrel will dodge the
Yeah.
arc of the boost cover recruit.
X-Wing main event top cut. That is time on the round.
Time has been called.
On the round.
This is all. I don't know what's happened here. I've lost loads of damage. I've missed loads of damage. Talisan's already on half points.
Oh,
He's got a damage card on there. And Greer is fine. Right, so Talisan's got 1 damage card. Greer is fine. No shields on. No shields on Zari. No shields on Blue Squadron and a dead Blue Squadron. Okay, so that's that. Right. Okay. On James's side of the table, 2 shields on Talisan, on the Blue Squadron recruit. Sorry, 1 dead Blue Squadron recruit. Zari's got 1 shield. Greer's lost shields. So has Talisan, but there's no damage cards there as far as I can see. No damage cards. Damn. Okay, so James ahead by 19 points right now. If Krzysztof takes a point off Zari Bangle, he goes ahead by 1.
yeah, but this will be very, very hard to do.
Two and dead.
1 heart.
0, 0.
Okay, now you just boost left, change arc.
Yeah. Push straight.
Boost left.
Boost left, change arc backwards, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Arc is already backwards.
Yeah.
Focus.
So,
Oh, now he's gonna calculate points.
yeah. This is the last round. Yeah, time's run out. We're still in activation. Some other games are still going from the top cut. So yeah, boost left, focus. Boost left and focus. Free bank to the right. With Greer.
Okay, Simon, I'm going to be honest with you.
What?
I have seen more interesting games of X-Wing
No, I'm sure.
in my life.
Yeah, of course. But this hasn't been wholly bad. It's been pretty well played by James.
Yeah, they've played very well.
Yeah, and James has definitely had the better control of the board space.
Yeah, I think it was mainly the engagement. The engagement was much better for James.
Yeah.
And he could capitalize on that to just preserve his lead in the game, because his position after that was better.
Well, we'll see. If I find a really, really interesting game, you're always welcome to jump on fast. But like I said, compared to the Jedi that I was seeing yesterday, this has been a bit more active. I mean, obviously the rounds have been long and the combat has been drawn out, but there's been some exchange. The Jedi games I was watching yesterday was just no exchange of damage the whole time.
Running away, running away.
Well, no, and even when they did get shots, it was all like rolling dice, but nothing changed. Which is probably why I missed so much damage there.
Yeah,
I was kind of just
dice
so
were
used.
rolled, but we missed everything.
I was used to watching dice get rolled and not seeing anything. Also distracted by some other things. I was trying to keep up with the top cut.
This is definitely the last round of the game.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Who's my fellow going to be playing against? Piotr Krzysztof.
This should be a nice match.
True. Very true. That one as well.
This one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh yeah.
Maybe remove. Get it from now.
Okay, so what's happening here? Some kind of bump.
Yeah, this is about round 6, maybe. I think they've had this would be like the 4th engagement that they've had.
Yeah, something like that.
Good luck to you.
I don't think it's felt. You're ahead at the moment. Yeah. Yes, you are.
Well, James seems to think that Krzysztof's ahead.
Okay, at this point.
1 damage card, 2 shields, no shields, dead. On James's side of the table, 2 shields, dead, 1 shield. No shields, no shields. It looks, I think, unless my computer's calculating things wrong, which it's never done before.
But if you just count half ships, 1 half killed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be 5. Yeah, James should be ahead by about half a ship.
But yeah, it's my understanding.
But who is saying that?
No, James said that he to Krzysztof. They started the last combat round, and James has said, "I think you're ahead. You're definitely ahead. 1 hit, 1 focus, 1 blank." Talisan firing backwards. And there's 2 focus results.
2 hits.
Oh, is that on?
Dead Talisan.
Talisan PS kills somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, he bumped his own. He was a bump, so no.
But James can just take. Right, so he.
So I think it's Talisan that's killed. No.
Of course.
Talisan killed Talisan?
I think so.
Yeah, but then wouldn't they stay on the board till the end of the round? to shoot?
Yeah, but that's why he measured, but there was nothing in arc. Because arc was pointed backwards and he had no range on anything.
Oh, right, okay.
So
he bumped himself, right,
yeah,
okay.
Well, he didn't really bump. Yeah, he did bump. In the end, he bumped himself, but it was because Krzysztof put his talisman.
Yeah, in the space he wanted to take.
So now, Krzysztof is ahead.
Krzysztof is ahead by 1 point.
Oh, this might...
Right.
And James has only got arc on the Blue Squadron recruit, which is down.
He still has a shot on Krzysztof's talisman.
Yeah, 2 hits and a crit.
2 hits and a crit. He needs to kill him here.
Needs to get 1 through. There's 2 evades and a focus.
2 evades and a focus.
Takes 1. And that's a loose stabilizer.
Loose stabilizer. That's enough to kill.
Yeah, he's dead.
Enough to kill. He's dead. Yeah. Okay. So, both talismans going down.
I think I've got a shot.
Really close game, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it came, like I say. Alright, so 3 hits after spending the focus, rolls a focus and an evade, spends the focus for 2, takes 1 on the Blue Squadron recruit, which doesn't really change the points.
I think you won.
You won. You have all this one and all this.
So let's do it properly. Let's get the accent.
So now they're going to calculate. Thank you for joining me, Fun.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Sorry about that game, man.
Oh, no.
Sorry about all the mistakes I made.
I should have paid attention as well.
Okay. Right, thanks. No problem.